Thank you for auditing Professor Skye's Record Review, the always positive new music review show hosted by a French professor who doesn't like 6ix9ine. I'm going to be reviewing his album TattleTales, but I'm an old man and I disapprove of him. His style is so ugly with his stupid anime face and face tattoos. How are you ever going to get a job with face tattoos and his rainbow hair? He's not a real artist. His rhymes are weak and he just yells and screams. Even worse than that, he's a real gangster. Not like a cool rap gangster, but like a real gangster who actually tries to hurt people and traffic guns. But then also he's not a real gangster. He also uses real gangsters just to sell records. And he sells out gangsters when he rats on them when he goes to jail. He's a pedophile. He films young women on screen doing sex acts. He's so bad that even when the worst thing about him is that he's like this horrible gangster, he's also a snitch on top of that. And it makes you just wonder, why does this artist still exist? Why does he keep breaking records for downloads? Why is he so damn popular? Is it because I disapprove of him? Is it because I, Mr. Middle-aged old dude, doesn't approve of this? And when I was younger, my rap artists were much smarter? Well, I think one part of it could be that we always need a dangerous artist. We always need somebody out there that people like me go, no, I don't like that. Something that'll cause some kind of moral panic, you know? Eventually they get defanged. Just wait, 10 years, 6ix9ine will be in a suit or something, and he'll be on a reality show. It'll be boring. You know, like when I was a kid, I love telling my students this, like Ozzy Osbourne was the scariest person on earth. Like just saying his name was like saying Freddie or Jason. He was so scary. Or when I was in high school, Snoop Dogg, he wasn't some T-Mobile selling shizzle dizzle sellout. He was so scary. He knifed a guy. He's going to go to jail. Oh, what message is he sending to the kids? In a way, that's the role that 6ix9ine plays. But I don't think that's why. I don't think that's why he continues to persist. I don't think that's why he's still so popular. He's still so popular because he gets the most important thing you can get in today's marketplace. He gets the most valuable thing. Not money, not guns, not drugs, not property, not women. He gets clicks. Clicks and clicks and clicks and clicks. No matter what, he gets clicks. You hate him, you click. You love him, you click. You're trying to figure out who he is, you click. You see that dumb hair, you click. This is why my little thumbnail there says he is the Trump of rap. But I'm not saying it in kind of a tired way. There are other videos about how 6ix9ine is like Trump. 6ix9ine himself says that he's like Trump because he's addicted to attention. Some comedians have already pointed out, you know, how outrageous they are and all these other kinds of ways of comparing them. But I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in the ways that 6ix9ine is like Trump. Watch some other video for that. It's our reaction that is like Trump. We make 6ix9ine like Trump. The fact that I have clicked on more articles about 6ix9ine than I have about Run the Jewels is the reason that 6ix9ine continues, is the reason that Trump stays in office. It doesn't matter what you think about Trump. If you love him or you hate him, how many goddamn times have you clicked on an article about him? Whether or not he's doing something or not doing something, saying the right thing, saying the wrong thing, trigging the libs, libbing the trigs, whatever it is that he does, you keep clicking. Trump is, in many ways, the president that we deserve because we are a people who just want to keep clicking, who fund companies who just want us to keep clicking. And 6ix9ine is the artist that we deserve. He is the most clickable artist in the age of the click. And moreover, in this economy where we demand the clicks, you need to have the style of 6ix9ine and Trump. When you offend somebody, you don't apologize, you offend them worse. When you offend them worse, you don't apologize, you offend them worse and worse and worse until you're making fun of disabled people, saying racist dog whistles, being a gangster, trafficking guns, filming underage women, and snitching on the gangsters in the first place. It's not just that 6ix9ine shows the vulgarity of Trump or the adulation of money and wealth and bad taste, stupidity. It really is because we need him. We are complicit. The left is complicit in the rise of Trump. And you who clicked on this video because you don't like 6ix9ine either, you know that Run the Jewels, or I should have reviewed Big Sean's album. That's a good album. He's a good rapper. He's a serious rapper who does real stuff, talks about real things. And I'm talking about 6ix9ine, and I'm not talking about Big Sean. That's because that's the reality that we live in. Offend, don't apologize, get those clicks. And the only requirement for continued vitality in this whole ecosystem is getting the clicks. That's why he can't go away. To an extent, one could say that he's similar to Kanye in this way. But Kanye's public persona is what gets clicks. His artistic genius has nothing to do with that clicking persona. That's why it's so hard to love Kanye as much as I do and defend him to people who don't understand. There's two Kanyes. There's the clicking master of publicity, and then there's the genius who's reshaped music, art, fashion, and everything for the past 20 years. So what of 6ix9ine's art? Is he a genius too, and we just can't tell? No, he's not. He's not a genius. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to piss off all of you who've come here because of my love of underground hip-hop, because of my love of Run the Jewels, my #1 video, album of the year, unbelievable. I don't take back a single word I say about it. But I will say this, the new 6ix9ine album, it's good. It's a good album. It's solidly produced. It's memorable, it's catchy, it's interesting as hell. It is a good, worthwhile album. When this album came out, both my kids, ages 15 and 12, were like, Dad, you're not gonna, please tell me you're not gonna review 6ix9ine. Even they have outgrown this whole thing. Even they are tired of 6ix9ine's antics, tired of his BS and his presence. But I said, I'm going to review it. And they said, but Dad, you only review things you like. And I said, I like this album. I like what 6ix9ine does. Not as a human being, but as an artist, I think he makes good music. When it's bad, it's pretty bad. But when it's good, and it exemplifies a lot of things that are happening in modern music. I would say, to his credit, he has 3 different modes on this album. Whining, yelling, and Spanish. Okay, he's of Mexican and Puerto Rican descent, so he speaks perfect Spanish. As somebody who teaches languages, I'm very appreciative that he sings in Spanish, that he promotes bilingualism, which is more than many other rappers do. The whining bit is because he just spent a couple years in jail, which he only got out of because he ratted on his friends. He ratted on his fellow gangsters. I don't know. You can click on some other article about that. And then the yelling is what made him famous. The yelling and the screaming and the just ridiculously, incessantly, aggressively stupid rhyming, stupid songs. This is a very solidly produced album that weaves together all 3 of those elements. And when you have 3 different modes like that, you're able to keep an album that has good dynamism, that flows from track to track. It's never yell on yell on yell, Spanish on Spanish on Spanish, whine on whine on whine. It's all mixed in really quite nice together. And this is the thing. As I'm going to explain the whole album, I just like his style. Let's take my favorite track on the album. It's one of the first singles. It's called Gooba. I don't know what it means, but I like silly words. I do. I like silly words. When I was a kid, I used to just sit in my room. This is true. I used to sit in my room by myself saying, Bobbert, Bobbert, Bobbert. I don't know why. I just thought it was a funny word. So, 6ix9ine, hey, he exposes the limits of our language by having all of his tracks something ridiculous and 2 syllables, like they were named by a baby. You know, Marcel Duchamp would like this. The Dada movement would like this. Gooba, Kiki, Fefe, blah, blah, okay? But Gooba, let's just look at this song, okay? When we follow both the Trump template and what I consider to be the quality of 6ix9ine's music. First of all, this apparently broke Instagram and YouTube records in its first day. Okay. His aggressive style is really on play. The video I'm not going to show you. It's a bunch of colors, very colorful. Everything about him is about color, looking like a cartoon, completely ridiculous, but mixed up with him yelling. And the chorus is something that I've repeated over and over again since I've heard it. And that's the thing about this album. Every track, you hear it twice and it gets stuck in your head. That is a sign of quality production and quality songwriting. not necessarily high art, but not all art has to be high art. In the chorus, he asks the question, are you dumb, are you stupid, or are you dumb? Now, I was putting away and doing the dishes after lunch today. We had like some turkey bacon and biscuits that my wife made. It was really good. I'm putting this away, and I'm telling them about that, you know. And my son and my daughter are like, that's so stupid. That's such a bad line. I said, no, it's not. This is a good line. It's a memorable line. Are you dumb, are you stupid, or are you dumb? That repetition drives home the thesis statement of the album, which is that I am dumb, I am aggressive, I do everything that I want, and you can't stop me, and everybody loves me, and I don't care. And if you're mad, then you're mad, and I'm happy that you're mad. And just this question, are you stupid? No, are you dumb, are you stupid, or are you dumb? Okay, it's a little bit ableist, but we'll move past that. In 5 years, you won't be able to have a chorus like this. But still, like, are you dumb, stupid, are you dumb? There's a balance to it. This is the thing. If you're going to go stupid and aggressive, you have to go all the way. And he goes all the way. I prefer Run the Jewels, okay? I prefer references to Kurt Vonnegut. I do. I'm a professor. I'm a Mr. Smarty Pants, okay? But I appreciate this kind of aggression. So I'm going to play you a little bit of this. Just play a little bit of the song to give you an idea of what it sounds and just how aggressive it is. The reason, by the way, this is my daughter's room, is just because I thought this looked kind of like a 69 image in the background. Kind of like a blacklight unicorn. Okay, so let's listen to a little bit of this chorus here that exemplifies the stupidity of his lyrics. Listen to how many times he says the word mad and bad. He seems to just be conjugating. You're mad, I'm back, big mad, he's mad, she's mad, big sad. He's like, you, plural, are mad, they are mad. And then he laughs and just keeps on laughing because he doesn't care. He knows how stupid he is. He doesn't care. And if it's making you upset, then that's fine. Again, it's like a harmless Trump. Trump does the same stuff. He loves to piss us off. But this guy is just making dumb music. He doesn't control the free world. Okay, let's listen to some Gooba by 6ix9ine. So here it is. He's fresh out of jail. He releases this song, and in the end, he talks about how he ratted and came home to a big bag. Meaning, he did the worst possible thing according to the street code, okay? He has violated every one of the most important rules. In society, you don't mess with underage children, and on the street, you don't rat out your brothers, your sisters, whatever. And he just says it all, and he did it, you're back, and you're big mad. He doesn't care about how bad these rhymes are, how effortlessly bad and aggressively bad these lyrics are. Are you dumb, stupid, or are you dumb? I don't think he's actually that dumb. Okay, let's go through the rest of the album fairly quickly. Starts off with the album called Locked Up. Fairly restrained. This is his whining mode. When he's in this mode, it's very indebted to Kanye's 808 and Heartbreak. Kind of a mournful piano. The sound of a jail cell closing is in the background. Akon, who I don't know very well, is singing along here. He's quite good. And it's kind of an interesting angle here because he sounds like a scared young man, which I think is how you must be if you're 22 and you're going into jail. That's another thing, too. We hold all these young stars to this high standard. Do you remember how stupid you were when you were 24? Even if you were smart like me, you were stupid as hell. Anyways. Then the next track, Tutu, he just talks about all these things that he wants. He's kind of talking, auto-tuning, kind of a tropical beat. He talks about his Money Dance, which is from his last album. I did review that album. I don't remember my review. I don't think it was probably okay. I'll put a link up to it there. You can check it out. But he talks about his Money Dance. And it's a stupid dance. But just the way he says, money dance, I was sanding my deck. You know, we're fixing up my deck. And the whole time I was sanding, I had the money dance, just talk about my money dance, just stuck in my head. Really capable, through this aggressive tone, this constant yelling, of getting you to like it more. Like just getting it stuck in your head and adding it to your lexicon of, adding it to your vocabulary. 6ix9ine is in my vocabulary now. Just he is. From the "Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb?" My money dance. You know, like next time I'm happy about something, I'll probably have to go through my head. Check out my money dance. Okay. Then we get to the track "Wait," which is just a great pop song. It just is. He does lots of interesting things where he kind of yells, kind of talks, does these kind of weird trills with his R's, like that, kind of singy over and over again. Very simple. He gives a shout out to his lawyer, Lance, which is cool. If you're going to shout out your lawyer, might as well name him, Lance. But it's a very high quality pop song, actually, I would say. I think if this song came out and we knew nothing about 6ix9ine, this would be a successful track. Then Charlie comes out. It's almost like Money Cash Hose. It's almost a Swizz Beatz style beat. If you're familiar with Swizz Beatz, whose album a couple years ago was a goddamn masterpiece. Wow, that was a great album. Anyways, one of the great architects of the late 90s who helped to make minimalist beats that also sounded kind of dumb and kind of aggressive. This sounds like a 2020 remake. The beat sounds like a 2020 remake of Money Cash Hose. The guest rapper Smiles is kind of boring, but this is all like talking about paying for sex, but rather having money. Lots of weird misogyny on this album, but I can't help it. I like this track too. I like the track I've liked least so far is Tutu, and I kind of like that. Then there's the track Trolls with Nicki Minaj. I understand I'm supposed to hate this, but I find it a charming song. I think it's well produced and I like it. I like Nicki Minaj, the way she says better. I think it's funny. I think her style is funny and annoying, and it matches his style that's funny and annoying. If we have some distance, okay, in 20 years, when you put on Trolls at a wedding, everyone's just gonna lose their mind. They're gonna be so happy. They're gonna forget all about, oh, remember when 6ix9ine was that, and remember who Nicki Minaj is. This is that kind of song, and it's a good pop song that uses a lot of these rap elements. Very quality. Next track, Nini, is in the Spanish mode, kind of reggaeton, lots of that whole like dame stuff. It's nice having the kind of dance hall beats there. The guest singer Left Side is doing most of the work here. Lots of weird stuff, like lots of odes to not using condoms. Not a great plan. He does a lot of this stuff of doing dum da dum dum. Like he has a couple go-to moves that he uses a lot. Like, you know, like mad and screaming and bum da bum bum and da da dum dum. These kind of ridiculous baby-like sounds, which again, you can add to your vocabulary, I think are engaging and interesting and funny, despite the fact they're so stupid. Again, I should probably be reviewing Big Sean, but I'm not. Clicky clicky. Punani, that's a real word, slang for a woman's genitalia. Continues rap's most recent fascination with that body part. And cool kind of repetition with the N-word over and over and over again, the way that he's doing it, kind of a fun way. The chorus is very catchy again, Fat Punani, Nani, that's Tsunami, Nani, Nani. I don't know. I'm not going to keep singing that. Yaya is another song in Spanish with some autotune. Baila la morena, you know, do the dance. And it's cool here because he kind of like sings and does auto-tune in Spanish, and he like makes reference to a Lambo in Spanish, a Lamborghini, which is really quite nice. I like both of the Spanish songs on here. In general, when pop artists are like, I can do the Spanish thing, I don't like it because it doesn't come across as authentic. But, I mean, isn't 6ix9ine authentic? Right? Is he trying to be something he's not? He comes out and says, I'm a fake gangster who rats on people, and I speak Spanish and no one cares about me and everybody hates me. He's telling the truth. Then the track Leah, cool kind of backwards instrumentation, kind of a nice spacey vibe on here. Kind of a gross love song about I want Patron in your cup and you're all I want. It's kind of a nightmare of a relationship. It's then followed up by Gata, which is just a horrible, horrible misogynistic song about not caring about the women that he sleeps with. This is a good example of just how stupid 6ix9ine is in terms of his lyrical writing. He is such a terrible lyricist, an intentionally terrible lyricist, but twice on the same album, he uses the metaphor of Ray Charles for saying that he can't see somebody because Ray Charles was blind. What a lyric. It's bad. But it's okay because the music's good. I'm sticking with it. Again, the nice yelling style here. Just a cruel song. Just about not being nice to the woman you just slept with. Oh, let me guess, you need an Uber. Are you dumb? Are you really effing stupid? The J train is right over there. $2.50, pay the fare. You know, he's a very unlikable guy. Very, very unlikable. I don't like this. In my day, rappers were much better to women, like Snoop Dogg. Next track, GTL. I thought that stood for Gym Tan Laundry from Jersey Shore. It doesn't. This refers to the phone service for the prison. And this is where you can take the first track of this album, Locked Up or Locked Down, which one was it? Locked Up, and this one, and have sort of two songs about jail. They're actually quite interesting, about the sensations of being in jail, the fear of being in jail. It starts off with, this is a collect call from, and he says his real name, Danny, and that's kind of cheesy, because you're like, oh, he's getting real with us. But it's cool because, I don't know if it's real, but it at least imitates the effect of him calling someone he loves and saying all these words, and then a producer taking those and auto-tuning them to fit a song. So it has, again, another kind of 808 and heartbreak feel to it. But it's pretty cool because it's about the kind of personal cost of being in prison, the pain of being in prison, the cost to his family, the cost to himself, the fear that he feels, and even like a sense of crying and being really upset. Now, I don't know. I've never been to jail. I hope I never go. Never been to prison. But there's not a lot of great rap songs about prison. You think there would be. There's a lot of rap songs about prison, but not a lot of them that sort of jump out to my mind. Actually, only one. Black Steel and the Hour of Chaos by Public Enemy. I am interested. What are the other great rap songs about prison? I'm sure there are many. I mean, I know I've heard them, but none of them jump out to mind. This maybe isn't a great song, but it's at least interesting and shows the desperation. The final track, Ava, and it's kind of a toss away, just about his paranoia, people wanting to kill him, kind of whiny about his danger, about being in danger. So there you go. There is why we love 6ix9ine. Even those of us who hate 6ix9ine love 6ix9ine. And then why I think we should actually appreciate him, because he's a pretty good artist. This is also my 2-year anniversary of the show. This has been a good year. Last year at this time, I had 369 subscribers. This year, I have 4,150 something. So thank you. Do subscribe if you like more points like this. I do like it when people subscribe and comment and all that. And if you're big mad that I reviewed 6ix9ine, I'm sorry. My kids were right. Okay, well, for Brandon Urie, there's the camera.